I'll be Francis.
He hates everything.
Well, I hate society, so that's pretty close to everything. You're still sitting here at this loading bar that says 0% on it.
I'm the navigator. I can't die. We both know where we're going.
Fire is red, rubies are red, thus rubies conduct fire.
Oh, that's like saying grass is green, the Hulk is green, so therefore grass emits gamma radiation.
So we're playing a thing. We're playing it on the PS3. Guess what we're playing?
I have no idea. What is it?
It's a good idea that they tell you what the name of the game is before this menu, because otherwise you would have no clue.
Yeah, what? I mean, why would you put the name of the game on the main menu? That's stupid.
New game.
Okay.
I'll do it on...
Oh, yeah,
Let fate decide. Boom! Normal.
I don't know.
Go to the tapes!
I don't know. What did you pick?
Don't know.
I don't either!
That's why I said let fate decide.
Jeez, this is terrible.
Why do they have to go to the 100th of a percent? Just give me a solid percentage.
Game of the year, everybody.
It wasn't, though.
It wasn't, though.
I didn't realize that she had that bit of an accent as well.
I hate that southern accent so much.
It's not that bad. What's worse is the fact that then after this they go to Boston. How'd you afford this? Dad, I've been slinging crack on the corner for weeks now.
I sell the hardcore drugs, Dad.
I sold you cocaine 3 days ago.
You're gonna want that cocaine later.
You don't remember because you did it all at once and passed out.
He had a seizure. He had an epileptic seizure.
He thought to himself, wait, do I have a history of epileptic seizures? And then he did cocaine and he kind of blacked out for a bit.
What does that poster in the back say? On the right side of her bed? Does that say take it in?
Yeah, it's a poster of some dude's feet by a pool. Like take it in. Take in the sun, take in the relaxation.
And take in the side of these guys' feet.
Hey look, there's a picture.
Look at those calluses.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to see.
So here's something that has bothered me for a bit. This is a teenage girl's room.
Yeah.
There's no picture of her mother. Anywhere.
Oh no!
It'd be the most awkward thing if you walk in and right in the middle of the sink just this giant bottle of lotion that has the top open. What?
Why?
Because I am here to take all the things you love about other things and just destroy them.
Wow! Look at the detail in that pen sitting on the table that didn't have to be done.
It had to be.
But it had to be.
It's next gen.
It's the before next gen. Look
Wow.
at that.
Not only do they have mirrors that are actually mirrors in this game, they have things that aren't mirrors act as mirrors, like they should in real life.
Right.
In the mirror, she looks a bit like Smeagol.
Just go. Just go.
What radio station are you listening to?
Who-
Oh, you know.
105.9, I hope.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty great. You move the camera and she moves around to look out the window.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's the before next gen.
It's the future. Yesterday. Today.
The land before time.
After it happened.
Yesterday.
Sometime later.
In the morning.
In the evening.
And we have fun. Later, nerds!
What are they running from?
They're running from 105.3.
Dude, hardcore. Want a bottle of cocaine?
You want to... Go back.
No.
Go back.
I know where you're
Please,
going.
Please, go back.
Did I come back through here? Where's Tommy? Oh, jeez.
Please go back.
Nope. I know where you were going, and I said no.
Just let me do it!
No. top. Just car that Wilhelm screamed
Where?
when that car exploded for no reason.
Oh.
That's just like the dumbest thing. A car that's already on fire rolls down an alleyway at like 5 miles an hour, hits something, and immediately explodes.
Event. Oh,
As if-
why did I just notice this and I feel terrible for
What, the
it?
fact that she's crying?
No, yes, the fact that there's still the tears on her face. That makes it so terrible.
Because everyone knows when you die, all the vapor, all the water in your body just evaporates immediately, Cole. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, some sick stuff.
That reminds me.
In case you didn't know what you were playing.
Hey! Did you know you're playing The Last of Us? Yes, thank you, PlayStation.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem!
Yeah, thank you, Ubisoft.
Our friend Ethan made a point of making us see this is what happened to this character, and this is what happens to her later. And he shows us the scene where she gets stabbed, and the scene where Cloud buries her in that lake. Here's the thing. No, it's bad here. Ready?
No, I know why it's bad.
Dead bodies don't sink.
No.
Aerith was paralyzed. She didn't die from the stab wound.
So what you're saying is...
Aerith was still alive and breathing. Cloud drowned Aerith because she was a vegetable. True love, people. True love.
Well, that tattered American flag.
It's not. Hey, don't tread on us.
Don't shred on us.
Yeah, Shredder.
Shredder's a bitch.
He really is. So you know what the worst part about Shredder is?
Yeah.
The fact that there is an enemy in that thing that you keep not wanting to talk about. That's exactly like Shredder.
What?
In Animorphs, there is an alien species that looks exactly like Shredder.
No!
Except
Stop
that
talking
instead
about
of
Animorphs.
having metal... Damn, Tess is quick.
She's really quick.
Well, it's because it takes me so long to get my big man mass going. If that was downhill, I probably would have won. You seen that picture yet, where it shows Joel and Ellie, and then it uses the same font of 20 years later, and then it shows a picture of Zoe and Bill from Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. Are you still butthurt about not being able to make that Star Wars Episode 3 joke earlier?
Do you want me to answer that?
I want to find out that there is a move you can do if you have a ladder, where you just put the ladder on your shoulders, and you have your head between the rungs, and you just start spinning and knocking zombies down.
That's just so ridiculous looking.
That'd be so rad. Dirty bit.
What? What?
My problem with this is that the boards are in the middle of where you would sleep. Should I help him?
What do you want to do?
You should, but
I'm gonna
it
give him
doesn't look like you have a choice.
you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I reload my gun since I have 6 bullets.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give him a warning shot.
Poor bastard.
That'll learn you. We were close. We were outside the wall. The smuggler never showed up. We're all infected. No! I should have listened to you. Take care, Mark. You can tell that's someone who had either been a young child before the whole thing happened, or had been born since. Because if that was someone that was our age now, the end of that message would have been for TTYL, lol, Mark.
Oh. Not gonna say you're wrong, but you're right.
Hey, look at that bird.
Let the bird shoot it.
That's what I love about the outside. There's a bird. Ooh, butterfly. Get him, wife beater. Are you gonna take that, Lieutenant Dan? Get him! Get him! Oh.
Get Lieutenant Dan!
You did it, Lieutenant Dan! You
Where'd I
did
go,
it!
Lieutenant Dan?
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs!
Lieutenant Dan!
You got legs!
Lieutenant Dan!
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan! Civilian service system, the General of Boston quarantine zone to fuck this!
Oh, I.
The look on her face goes, back off or I'll kill him. I swear I will. I land on stealthy cat feet that are wrapped in tin cans. Dude, just the starting area has Snickers out the wazoo.
Yeah, you're gonna want those Snickers later.
Too bad the technology didn't exist to put those Snickers in
It still
some
says-
sort of pocket of cloth that you would just have in your everyday clothing.
Why don't you have that?
Because it would melt. It's always the worst when you try to eat melted Snickers out of the wrapper.
It's the worst when you try to eat a melted anything out of the wrapper. Tess is over here staring at this door.
I'm
just
holding
waiting,
it.
Just waiting for something to happen.
She's like, usually when I do this, it magically opens by itself, and all I gotta do is hold it open while Joel crawls his sorry ass under here. I don't get why it's not working. Grr.
Wow!
You saw that.
Game of the year, everybody!
It's not though!
It's not, though.
Wait. Why is it that I'm always the one that finds something that's just hysterical?
Hey, Robert, where's my money?
Hey!
Where's my money?
Hey!
Where's my money?
Hey!
I want my money!
Hey!
I want my money! Get back here, you asshole!
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. Look,
We're in the apocalypse. Nothing's complicated.
You see? You don't have my guns. I kicked you in the nose. Not complicated.
Quit your squirming.
No, squirm more. I love it. Kicking dudes in the nose and then breaking their arms because they're squirming gets me off.
Excuse me.
Squirm.
Why do you think I'm turning to you guys?
Because we're awesome? We're obviously more awesome because we're not holding our sides with bullet wounds in them.
now.
Clear and quiet.
We don't have to stand around holding our organs in all day. Marlene.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
That's a
And
small...
what a good job you're doing at that.
I'm trying to get lined up just right. Oh, the stairs aren't tall enough. Get a close-up of Joel's ass. And over his shoulder, you see Tess's ass. And over her shoulder, you see Marlene's ass.
Just a chain of asses.
Just the ass train. And Joel's the caboose.
Fuck away from me!
She really has, like, the worst sense of when someone's a threat. Helping this wounded person off the floor.
Get the fuck away from her! Just obviously helping her.
Yeah.
What
It's
happened?
like, no!
I gotta help her! I'll cut you!
No, I don't want you to help her. I want to help her.
Here we go. Gotta go slap machine shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
This should have been the title screen. In Game Informer and every other site review that I've seen, this has gotten a near perfect score.
Yeah.
I want to know how the scores would have changed if the cover art of the box was that shot of their butts.
10 out of 10.
Where are we going?
Up there. That'll get us to the north.
Then someone would be like, you realize that one of those asses is on a 14-year-old girl, right? And they're like, well, yeah. we
Well,
know."
yeah, 10 out of 10.
Oh!
Oh! I can't push it! Oh, there we go!
Totally can, though. Let's get some speed going. Speed!
Boost! Nice! You messed up her hair.
Are you excited at all for any new Splinter Cell games?
You've been gone a long, long time.
Remember that time those dudes just pulled a gun on Ash?
Girl must be important.
Yes.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Remember that episode of Pokemon where Team Rocket was dressed up as suntan lotion salespersons, and they both had breast implants?
No.
You wouldn't, because that episode was banned in America. There was literally an episode where it was a beach episode where their disguise was "we sell suntan lotion." And they were
Wow.
both dressed as beach babes.
Hey, do you remember that episode of Pokemon that got banned in America because it caused epileptic seizures?
It literally tells her to do the exact opposite of what she does for the rest of the game. Because in the rest of the game, it doesn't matter if she jumps up in front of all the infected and yells, "Do you like to samba?" Because they still don't react. So another thing about video games, if it's a stealth section, you just
What?
Flashlight.
No!
That's what I'm talking about.